Iverson draws Jordan now. Watch this. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by the tumble and into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome to East Street Sixers, and we're back for another win. That was a good one.
Just in case anybody didn't know, this is the beginning of our first win streak since the big streak. Other than the last two games, we had one on a win, loss, win, loss, win. Until tonight, this is our second one in a row, so our first winning streak since the big win streak we had.
I'm trying my best not to be negative, but go Tobias.
Yeah. He had a good game. We have to give him his props.
Yeah, dude.
Because
Yeah,
he
dude.
had a really good game
Yeah,
tonight.
dude.
And man, if we could see that more often, wouldn't even have a worry.
That's what you pay a guy $30 million to do. Hey,
Yeah.
your star is giving you this. Nobody else can seem to get it going. Hey, we're paying you the most money on this team to be able to step into that role of, you know what? All right, the points that Maxey, that Korkmaz, that Matisse aren't getting, I'll go out there and get. If we can get that from you, Tobias, I promise you the boos stop. The trade talk stops. We just want you to play the way we pay. Oh, them bars. Y'all heard them bars?
Here's the thing that get me mad, though, is that I know this man is capable of playing in that realm. That's the part that pisses me off. But he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, we could compare another player to that same scenario. But there was one time when Tobias it's just got me saying Tobias.
Oh my goodness.
Tobias.
We have
Yes,
a
he
new
does.
Kate. We have a new Kate.
That means I gotta stop watching her. Okay. So there was time when Tobias ran up and powered his way in and he got his N1, and I was like, yes, do that every time. You're 6'9", stop acting like a girl.
Greg Boyd tracker.
Did anybody just catch Jen just now? Ain't nobody
I heard her.
So Jen, just as a heads up, we know you are the lady of the show, but just know that the post game gets a little bit more uncut than the pregame. So I mean, if you let one slip here and there, we forgive you.
Greg Boyd
the kiddies are supposed to be asleep by now.
Yeah.
Big facts. Greg Boyd is here to tell us once again and remind us that the big fella and the Sixers are 25-11 when Embiid is in the lineup. 25-11. So,
this is for you, Greg. Dear Lord, please pray for Embiid.
Oh man. You know what? And then we got a lot of the positives in the way. To Jen's point right there, man. I low key cringe at the fact that we put. I know he's the MVP, without the shot of a doubt, but we put all our eggs in that Embiid basket, and I feel like the team is relying on him just a little bit too much to be magical every night. If Embiid had a 25-point night tonight, Jesus, I want to see these guys play with a little bit more urgency in the beginning of the game. We all talk during the game. We talk all during the game. And one of my points was, the sense of urgency from Tit, that's been a consistent problem with this team. And, against back teams, you could get your shit together and, make a run of it in the second half. Against a playoff tier team, it would have been a lot harder to come back after giving up that momentum that we did earlier on in the game.
Real quick though, what good team did you see them start off slow? Because to me, when they played Brooklyn and when they played Golden State, and when
we
they
play
played
up to their talent.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Chicago also.
So when they played those top caliber teams that you're talking about, they played very well. So the slow, they do play down to their competition, but they have that cushion to start off bad and then come back and whoop on these cats. Because look at the stat sheet. That sheet said they balled out. And then today, Joel does what he does. But if you ask me, his game is overshadowed by Tobias' 33 points because you don't see that often.
Who would have thought on the East Leaf Sixers podcast we would say that Joel's 42 was overshadowed? Can I just read his stat line real quick?
Read it out, baby.
39 minutes, played a lot of the game. 13 for 19 from the field.
That efficiency is crazy. Go ahead,
it's bananas.
3 for 3 from 3.
Yes.
4 for 4 from the free throw line. And hey, when I need you to go crash the defensive glass, you gave me 11 total rebounds.
Keep going. You're not done.
2 blocks, 2 assists, 1 steal. He did what we needed him to do tonight.
That's crazy.
That's bananas.
Is that dare I say that's Tobias's best game of the season?
Absolutely.
I think so. Absolutely.
As far as
no, he had that triple double that one time. That's second to the triple double.
Do you think it's second to the triple double? Because when I look at the efficiency of those 2 games, I like this one a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this one, because his shooting percentage and how he went perfect from free throw and the perimeter, I mean, yeah, I guess you can give the nod to this one. Yeah, they're right there, neck and neck, I guess.
Millie.
I think Greg and Nico, I'll just call you Nico, are a little late on the conversation. We talked a lot about James Harden in the pregame show, and you guys are both, bringing up both sides of the coin that we discussed then.
Oh Lord,
this is. I'm not going to start with Greg. I'm not going to start with Greg and his stuff.
This is the one.
Bananas.
31 free throw attempts and only missed 2.
Bananas.
You can't lose games like that.
Nah.
You can't lose games like that.
Only missed 2 free throws when you shoot 31 is outrageous.
It's outrageous.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
goodness.
outrageous. You know, a
He's
lot
getting
of that.
fouled left and right, and nobody fouled out. That's kind of crazy.
But by the way, Joel had 20 of those attempts.
I was
By
about
the
to say
way,
a lot of that was Joel Embiid,
and he
but
made 18. So them two that you're talking about was the big
Joel,
guy.
the big guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I love that the team woke up in the second half, man.
Did,
And you
did
know,
the team did the team wake up?
well, I'll say it like this. From what I've seen, we were struggling in certain areas in the first half, and that was, you know, stopping them in transition. They was killing us in transition. Turnover game, very sloppy in the first half, you know, and turnovers lead to transition points. So to be able to turn that around, that took the team. That took a team effort, smart passes, being sure with the ball, being strong with the ball, making the extra pass. You saw a lot of that in the second half. Getting the easy basket. You know, I think we have to get a lot of those because we don't have a lot of shot creators on this team. So we have to create offense amongst each other. So I think we've lost track of that from earlier in the year. Passing the ball. Just passing the ball. Passing the ball. So, you know, I think that's the way we roll on offense, or we should be rolling on offense. Besides Embiid doing what he does, which is just damn amazing this year, man. I'm
And,
amazed by the big.
and you know what's crazy? It's easy to compare these two because of the fact that we feel as though we have an MVP front runner. But I look at this team, not comparing them defensively because it ain't a question who is better defensively. But this just really, really reminds me of that 0-1 team, man. One guy is able to give you so much on offense that if you can get slight numbers from certain players, we can ride this guy to the finals.
Yeah,
And when you just
yeah.
think back on that 0-1 season, the things that are in your mind, Carl, an issue for us, we rely so heavy on Embiid. That was the same thing we did in 0-1. We relied we lived and died by what AI was going to give us and just hoped that guys like George Lynch, guys like Aaron McKee, guys like Eric Snow could just give us an okay game
But
because
that
AI was going to keep us in it offensively. Go ahead, my bad.
well, I'll be the Skip Bayless to you, Shannon Sharp. The thing that differs this team from that team was structured to do so, and the players that was not scoring were all elite defenders. We do not have elite defenders on this team.
And you notice I prefaced that. I said I'm not even going to compare them defensively because that team defensively was ugh.
And what they lacked on offense, they made up for on the defensive and the hustle side. That's what we lack. You know, when guys aren't having good offensive games, they just disappear. They're just not out there. So
They give up on the plays. And you watched tonight with the Pelicans, they were not giving up on a play. They were going for that rebound. They were going for that, second chance point. They were in it. And those guys, like, they played with a lot of heart. The whole team did.
Yeah,
So,
and the box score really shows it. I mean, I'm happy with the win, but when I look at the box score, man, to lose the fast break points 19-5, I don't like that.
Yeah.
To lose points in the paint 62-52, it's like, why do we struggle at these things? These are the things we have to button up come playoff time. We can't. I'm not saying we have to win every single game fast break points. We don't have to win every single game points in the paint, but we can't lose by that big of a margin in those categories and consider ourselves contenders for the championship.
Heck no. Heck no. That's a big margin. I just noticed it.
Yeah, that 19-5 just stuck out like a sore thumb. I was like, jeez.
if you notice during the first half, I think they cleaned it up a lot in the second half, but in the first half, they were using the entire shot clock up on pretty much every possession. That I had me screaming at the television. It did. Stop dribbling the ball.
Just couldn't find ways to get the ball in the basket, Jen. I was screaming at my TV as well, you know.
Hernan Gomez tried his damnness to go at Embiid. So that's where the majority of those points in the paint came from. He had a hot start. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I thought I was
who
gonna
is
see
this
another
guy?
I thought I was gonna see another Bam
Mo Bamba.
Obama. Yeah, I thought I was gonna see another episode like that, but and B settled in, and then yeah,
We
you saw what happened the rest
we
of the
t-
game. But the
I
beginning of the game, you gotta admit, dude was on fire, and he got
most
all his
definitely,
points from the paint.
most definitely.
we was texting during the game, and I told Carl, I said this game just reminds me of that Orlando game. How this
Hmm.
one random guy we didn't expect to kill us is killing us in the first half, and then
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
talking about like Gabe Vincent? You talking about that
G
guy?
Bamba.
GV GV is what they call him. GV is what they
You
call
talking
him.
about that guy,
You
VG?
done raise
That's
this
what you
man
talking about?
blood pressure up.
But but the way the Orlando game, how in the third quarter we separated the men from the boys, and I think that's what we did. Although we didn't destroy them in the third quarter, we showed in the third quarter, hey, let's just take over this game and get it over with. It stayed a little close, but we did what we had to do in the second half, and it reminded me so much of that Orlando game. Another key stat I want to throw out: we had 9 turnovers in the first half. We had two,
Right. That
two in the second half.
Big,
they've been
huge.
doing a lot better this year in general with, um, you know, not getting as many turnovers and taking care of the ball. And I don't know if that has anything to do with a certain player who got a lot of turnovers, but
Yeah,
I'm happy to see it.
Well,
I'm happy to see it as well.
while this man's head is down, I think it's my best time to take a shot at him. Currently, since we began keeping track of the over unders,
Is he awake down there?
Come
Jose,
on,
Go
give it.
ahead.
You have fallen to the basement.
I'm sorry, I was looking at.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
just in case you didn't hear me,
Let's
in the
repeat that,
over under
BJ.
category, you have fallen to the basement.
I
It is
got
now
one out of them three.
today. The over unders was Embiid, 33 points. Everybody took the over. The Pelicans scoring under 100 points. Everybody took the under, so we all lost that one. But the four starters in double digits, Jose and Carl said we would have over four starters. We had exactly four starters, as BG predicted. I said we're going to have four on the dot. And me and Jen said
Oh my God! You
under.
want big violins or little
So
one?
now, currently, the over understandings are a three-way tie for first place, 4-3 for BG, Carl, and Jen, and Jose. You're not far behind. You're 3-4 right now. So
To be honest, I think I'm still leading because you know how the NBA goes. You know, I was the leader first. I was the
Jose,
leader. You
Jose, let
guys
Oh,
me
leave me
whoa,
alone.
stop!
Jose, let me take
I
this.
won
Jose,
a,
let me take it.
I
Let me take
won
it.
a lot of
Jose,
them joints.
Let me take this. Carl, let's not forget that between October and
All
January,
right, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the standards now, BG. Don't go in the past.
Now that it became a stat tracking thing, I got you.
Man, you
The
can you can
tides have turned.
you can too get in on the over and under. All our people that watch us and join with us. When we put them up there, spit them out. And we'll try to remember the regulars to notch y'all down too. The people that come on every day. Speaking of, let's give a shout out to Sam Jones, Richard Pyatt, Millie Milk, Nico, Greg. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Ant.
supporting. Go ahead, Jen.
I said,
and
don't
Sam's
forget
up there.
Ant.
Oh yeah, you forgot. Ant, how you gonna forget, bro?
That's crazy.
I'm
Bro, Ant,
reading.
get him, Ant.
You
I'm
wild
reading.
for that.
Don't do that.
Ant.
Don't do that. And we go way back. Don't do that. Carrot clips. Appreciate the watch. Appreciate the watch. Why do I think
Can't forget
that's
about mom. She just posted.
Oh,
Don't do
look at
that.
mama. But she
Yeah,
coming
don't
at a
forget about
perfect
mom.
time. Look at mama.
She not at the
Hey,
perfect time. That's how we end the show, Mom. You too early. You too early, Mom. You too early.
listen, mama gonna say it, mama gonna say it, and the people better listen. You know,
What's the saying? I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on
right
time.
on time, right on time.
Yeah.
So we have the LA Lakers coming up on the 27th.
They right there praying Brooklyn right now. Anthony
Okay.
And
Davis.
Anthony Davis is
Anthony
playing,
Davis
right?
is back, and he actually is making them tick right now. It's actually I was watching both Sixers on the bottom screen, but I had that one up there, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know Anthony Davis was back yet. But yeah, they look good against Brooklyn tonight. Albeit Brooklyn only has James Harden because it's a home game. Kevin Durant's down and Kyrie was down, but I think. I want to see this team at full strength. This is the type of team I want to see at full strength.
You
Don't
know,
let that record fool you. The
yeah,
Lakers are still the Lakers.
yeah, most definitely. But you know what sticks out to me every time I see this opponent coming up on our schedule?
Look,
The game we played them, and Embiid was cooking them. Embiid went in the air, mid-air, and LeBron James purposely pushed him out of the air on a cheap shot. And Embiid didn't retaliate. He didn't run after him or nothing like that. He chalked it up. But I feel like the big man has that in the back of his head. And I feel like he's gonna give him a 50 piece with extra barbecue sauce.
I like Embiid in the games when he goes against Anthony Davis.
Most
He
definitely.
does well.
Yeah,
I just don't want to see LeBron pulling any cheap shots.
exactly. I don't. Play straight up ball, Brian. Even
That's
if we
right.
bomb y'all, you know what I mean? Play straight up ball. Hope you watching.
Hope Matisse is healthy that night.
Yeah,
Oh
most
yeah.
definitely.
He would
Most
definitely, he definitely is going to have that assignment. Maybe even the Russ assignment. I don't know if I like Maxi on Russ, guys. Maxi on Russ might not work out because Russ can post up, and he's a lot more.
You talking about the same Russ that's been ridiculed for the past month already about him, the way he shoots?
Talking about
That
Russell
same Russ?
Wilson?
Wait. Say that again about what? The way he
About the way he
shoots.
shoots.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of his jump shot. I'm simply saying that if they decided to ISO Maxi on the block against Russ, it could cause problems. I'm just saying it could. I'm not
I
saying
like
it will.
I,
I'm saying it could.
Well, then, all right. So, Doc, I hope you heard Brian, because that's on you to do something about that, sir.
I like Maxi chances versus Westbrook. A matter of fact, I want to funnel the whole offense through Westbrook. I want Westbrook to lead
way
the
he
Lakers. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
more
I'm
he
gonna go.
touches
I'm
the
gonna
ball,
go.
the better.
I'm rooting for this to happen, Smitty. I'm on your side. Not sure that's what we're gonna get, but I'm on your side. I'm rooting for it.
So we
Do,
call it
do
here
we
50
do we
piece.
do we dare make that a over under? I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know on game day. I'll let y'all know on game day if we dare do the biggest over under we have ever done on this show of 50 points. I'll let
Now,
y'all. It might be close, but we'll see.
now, if BG doesn't mind, you guys could get in on the fun on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Give us some ideas of over unders on upcoming games. Join in on the fun.
We
We are
always checking.
we keeping tabs, man, and we're very competitive up here. We're tied. We're tied, and I don't like being tied. I was just up. I just was in first place. Jose's in the basement. He got the sad face on. It's okay.
Oh God! How soon they forget, Jose? You ain't even got to say nothing, Jose.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
My man.
Jen wasn't here, but we know.
My
Nobody's
man.
perfect, man. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, okay. Good humble way to take it out of, man. Good humble way. So
The beautiful thing that I do love, I've always loved this. Don't get me wrong, I love listening to K Scott. I love listening to K Scott, but we on national TV also. We on TNT on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
TNT on
And the
Thursday.
game's a little later. Yeah.
Yes, the game is at. Oh, it's only 30 minutes later. Only 30 minutes later.
okay,
It'll be
that's good.
7:30 Eastern. But again, this is a big chance for us to climb up those standings. This is a 5-game homestand. We got just played New Orleans, LA, Sacramento, Memphis, and then Washington, all in our building, man. This is a chance for us to separate ourselves.
Most definitely.
And a chance for us to get back our good, home vibes because,
Yes.
it's been a little flat. We need
Yeah.
to be dominant at home again and get rid of that bad energy
Big
from that
Daddy.
Hawks series because that's what I feel is lingering in the air.
It really is because
Yeah.
for the last 2 years, the one thing we can hang our hat on is you're not gonna beat us in Philly. And this year
Right.
it's
Nah.
like they switched it up. They said we're gonna win all our road games and lose the majority of our home.
I look like
I
crap
know.
at home.
Let's even that out.
Before I make this point, I want to
When,
give a
when they
big
make, when
shout
they
out
say that though,
James
makes
Brister.
you not care that we're the 6th seed. Go ahead and start us off right here. We're the home to if we're that good away, go ahead and start the playoffs right now. And I feel confident about this team.
But I
There you
I
go.
love for us. We're 2.5 games back, like I mentioned earlier, of the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. With us playing pretty good if you look at a wide range of games.
Two
So
games now.
James Brister Jr., what's up, man? Sixers super
Sixers
fan.
super fan, Big
Most
Daddy
definitely.
in the house.
He's been a supporter since day one. He's been on this show. And James, keep your inbox open. We'll be contacting you. We want you back
Very soon.
very soon, brother. Very soon.
And we're 2 games back now, Carl. The standings updated. We're 2 games back. And let's not forget
Who
Brooklyn.
lost? Oh.
Brooklyn just lost.
Hmm.
Okay.
Brooklyn just lost. So
So that's
Brooklyn's
how we
just
got
going
that
to keep
half a game.
losing.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
It's
I'm
just
hoping
it's just crazy that halfway through the season, you're in 6th place in the conference and you're only 2 games back. That
the
tells
East.
you how
Right.
tight knit this conference is right now.
The East is
Aren't the
crazy.
Bucks and the Cavaliers playing
not
each other
today. I don't got them playing today.
Okay.
tomorrow?
Bucks and Cavs play tomorrow. Bucks and Cavs play tomorrow. Yes.
So
Awesome.
something's going to happen. One of them
Something's got to happen. We're
Somebody
gonna
gotta
move up
lose.
another game.
I don't think they have ties in the NBA. I don't think
No,
there's a
sir.
tie column. I don't think there's a tie column.
No,
I want
sir.
to. I want to touch. I know it's a Sixers show, but I want to touch a tad bit on the turmoil that's going on in Brooklyn right now. And those guys not really getting along like that anymore. There's been grumblings of few players on the team not liking the fact that Kyrie Irving is a part-time player. And when there's turmoil going on down the turnpike. Turmoil down the turnpike. I think we could.
Turmoil down the turnpike. It's like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's definitely a soap opera. We'll take all of it. We'll take all of it because not only are you knocking your chemistry down for when you got to see us, you're also disgruntling your star players. So I don't think those 3 will be together much longer. Speaking of Kyrie, Harden, and Durant, you know what I mean. When there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
So we keep our eye on that. Not saying I
Kyrie
want
seems
her.
to stir it up wherever he goes. I mean,
Mhm.
unintentionally or not, but that man, he is an exemplary basketball player, but also just
Yeah.
So,
trouble.
sounds like AB. Great player, but he gonna cause some turmoil.
Yeah, most definitely.
He gonna cause some turmoil.
He likes to shake it up. It was a few guys, hampering for Kyrie earlier in the year. Oh, we'll take Kyrie. We'll take Kyrie. With every star player you bring in, every superstar player, they bring a little something with them. What
Listen.
that is, I don't know.
I look at it like this, and I wasn't. Trust me, the man is talented
Yeah,
when he wants to be. When he
Yeah,
wants to be.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want players like that on this team. Too much baggage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then I look back, and what has that man really, really done without that other guy? What has he really done?
A big shot against Steph Curry. Other than that, there's nothing notable in my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not personally not taking nothing away from this guy's game because when he's
Right.
locked in, probably top 2 point guard in the league. When he's
Yeah, but
locked in,
it's not more often than not lately. It's like
Exactly. The past
Yeah.
2 seasons, 3 seasons, he's just before COVID, he had so much other stuff on his mind. He just didn't seem like he was really. And I get it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can have your beliefs, and I appreciate that. But
somebody told
when
him
you're
the
on the
world
court,
was
you
flat.
need to be on the court.
Yeah,
Right.
one thing I hold sacred is the team aspect of basketball. Like this the
Right.
fact it's bigger than you.
Yup.
And like you said, Jen, have your beliefs. You can have your beliefs, but when it's time to lace it up and stand across from your brother and say, "Look, I got your back. You got my back. Let's go out here and step on their back." Y'all should all be on the same accord. And I just feel like wherever he's gone, it started his last year in Cleveland, and then he just went and destroyed Boston. I don't know what he did to them. And it
Wow.
seemed like he could be possibly doing it to Brooklyn now. But
I
who
think-
cares?
I think
We
he had a
good.
team. I think he
He's
had
not
a
on my squad,
big facts. Big facts. I don't want
and I don't want him.
none of the divas on this squad. It's not a diva type of city. If you're not backing it up, we'll deal with it all.
Yeah,
Embiid.
yeah. If you're putting up numbers like Embiid and you want to act like a diva, go ahead.
Go right ahead, bro. You know what I mean? Go right ahead. So
We're so blessed because he doesn't act like that.
no, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's such a look. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna go home and be with my kid. And that's
Yeah.
all he care about.
And not the
Yeah.
stereotype, but there's not that many foreign players that act like that.
Nah, not at all.
Diva-ish foreign players. Yeah,
But
Right.
let's not.
Luka.
Luca
Yeah.
could be a prima donna at times. I'll agree with that one. Yeah, Luca's probably the closest to it, but other than that, yeah, you're
I
right.
think
Jose.
I think we're looking at what's once a boy to turn into a grown ass
Who
man.
who is this
You know,
guy? Who is this guy James talking about?
Yeah, I don't know who that
Ben
is.
Wallace?
no, who?
We don't know any Ben.
Benjamin
Who?
Button? Benjamin Franklin. That's what it is. Philly. I
Hold,
forgot.
hold up, hold, hold up,
Okay.
hold up. Michael Jackson's mouse in the Jackson 5, he was saying.
Yep.
Possibly. We don't speak it. The only Ben we involve is Ben Franklin on this show. That's the only time we bring up Ben. You
Uncle
know.
Ben.
Uncle Ben, yeah. I talk that language. It's the only rice I know how to make.
I love some rice.
And I'm Puerto Rican.
you know. Yeah, I'm glad for you guys to come out and watch and enjoy with us on a nightly, a gamely basis. We enjoy your company as much as you enjoy ours. If you want to see more content, please look up to your right. We have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter page, we have Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. We rely on word of mouth advertisements. So, Jose, we need for them to do what?
Don't forget to tell a friend, because man, this team is going crazy nuts right now, and we don't even have a full roster. So
Big
please share, like, subscribe, follow, all of that.
Most definitely.
There you go, Mom.
Every time you
There
say
you
to
go,
look up
Mom.
in the right corner, I look up and I follow along with you. Why am I doing that? I have no idea.
Follow along, Jen. Hey, Jen, do not think that your poetry snaps are going unnoticed. I'm following right with you. You know, I'm about to get the snaps in myself.
She
Good.
making sure-
The big
you making sure he
claps
don't
were like
forget
my
nothing.
big hands in the way. So I was like, I'll do this. And I won't do so.
So, you know, we definitely rely on the word of mouth advertisement here. And if you are not here for your pregame and your post game, I don't know where you are. You need a new internet provider or whatever you're watching. It needs to be funneled here because this is where the action is. This is where the updates are. Any closing thoughts tonight, family?
I'm excited to see them play the Lakers. I think
Me
it'll
too.
be a good contest.
Me too.
And I'm excited to see them play the Kings.
I bet you are. I'll just say, man, hard fought win that was not needed to be hard fought. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that adding a number in that win column. So I know a lot of people are going to look at it. Well, we won, but you know what? I can't go with buts. I could be mad during the game that it was so close. But at the end of the day, when the clock hit zeros, we was in the lead and we won the game. So get better every game. Get better every game. That's all we can do.
Jen, feel free if you want. Don't have to, but if you want to chime in live from the stadium, feel free.
I'll see what I can do.
Most definitely. Most definitely. A win is a win, Mama.
A
Fuller.
win is a win. That is right.
A win is a
Why
win.
do Taylor always do this? Taylor, we about to go offline. You can't go dropping bombs at the end of the show, man.
Come on, man. He likes to stir the pot.
Ooh.
He's
We'll talk
controversial.
about that on Thursday. Tune in.
Yeah.
Make sure. Good drop, Jen. Make
Yeah,
sure
we got to
you tune
bookmark
in.
that comment real quick.
Most definitely. Bookmark. We got you, Drew. Excuse
Everybody
me.
have a good night. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go.
Let's go, Sixers.
Gang, gang.
Hey. It's the one your daughter made, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
sir.